What's good, ladies and niggas? Welcome back to another episode of me talking about Pokemon Pocket. If my voice sounds deep, that's because my ass was sleeping just 5 minutes ago, slowly started waking up as one would do, started scrolling on his phone, saw that a Pokemon Pocket trailer dropped, got spoiled on one card. I was like, you know, let me get the fuck out of bed. Let me start watching this video. So let me not waste any more time because I think we got some exciting news coming our way. So what I am gonna do, let's hop right into this video. What I am gonna do, we're gonna watch this video, you know, one time clean. I ain't gonna pause or anything like that. I'm just gonna take it all in, and then after that, we can pull it out, reverse it, put it back in, you know, analyze it, take it out, put it back in, analyze it, you know, and go from there. All right. I was making reference to it. Anyway, let's get it. All right, let's see. Spoiler alert, Ultra Beast out here, Buswell, big, brawling, mosquito ass nigga coming through, 140 HP. Okay, not bad. Extra dimensional, okay. All right. Okay, more poison, okay. Guzzlord, interesting. Ooh, okay. Can I please get Zero Aura? Let me get Zero Aura. Can I get a Zero Aura EX? Lusamine. Ooh, okay. It's not an EX. I ain't too mad. I am mad. I still want Zero Aura. May 29th. Oh, that's so, nigga. That's like 2 minutes from now. What the fuck? Okay, let me scroll back. Okay, first things first. We got Buzzwole, grass. Now, Buzzwole, obviously, he's grass fighting, so we might see different copies of Buzzwole down the line. One that types him as grass, maybe some that types him as a fighting type. But 30 HP for 2 colorless energies. All right, calm. That's calm. Big beat, damn. 120 during your next turn. You can't use big beat. Now that does sound annoying, not to be able to use that move. But I did keep another Ultra Beast ability that may not make big beat that bad of a move. And I think if we continue just scrolling through, let me see what you got. Your opponent active Pokemon takes 110. Ooh, Poison deck just got a little better. Hold up, them Poison Barb decks. Hold up. Okay, Guzzlord, Grindcore. Flip a coin until tails. For each head, discard a random energy from your opponent's Pokemon. Okay. So it's pretty much Team Rocket. Okay, and then Tyrannical Hole, 120. Ooh. Okay, so what I was talking about for Buzzwole, I see Ultra Thrusters. Once during your turn, you may switch your active Ultra Beast with one of your bench Ultra Beasts. So ideally, I'm assuming you get big beat, someone get the ass beat the fuck up. You know, it's like, oh, thank God, Buzzwole can't do it no more. Luckily, there's a Buzzwole on the bench ready to come through. You swap that Buzzwole easily with Ultra Thrusters. Now he in the active. He's like, wait, you trying to fuck me up too? Get big beat again. It's another 120 on your ass. So I can see that being the setup right there for all these Ultra Beasts. Let me see. And then you got Moonbethon. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. Okay, so that is just interesting. Okay, we got Kartana. We got Circuitry, Electronica. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused for 60. I don't know how I feel about that. That might be a little. We got Fedemosa. Jump Blues. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. All right, so it's kind of like a Hitmonlee. All right, nothing crazy. Then we got Naganadel, Electro House, 40 damage. Your opponent is now poisoned. Okay. We got Stakataka, Brass Rock. During your next from this attack does 20 damage. All right, this is kind of boof. We got Blacephalon, Beat Punk. This Pokemon does 70 damage to itself. What? Oh, it does one. Okay, it does one. Okay, all right. Okay, 10 HP, 3 fire energies, 70 damage to itself. Right. This is a certified crash out Pokemon card if I ever did see it, bro. 70. You're pretty much sacrificing this card. Yo, what? I'm laughing to the bank with this one. What? Okay. Then we got Tapu Koko EX. Let me see what we got. Let me see the ability. Let me go back. It says take an thunder energy from your zone and attach it to this Pokemon. Okay, so it's like a ramp. Okay, a ramp. And then we got Mach Bolt 90. Okay, cool. And we got type null. Flip a coin. If heads, the type does 20 more damage. Okay, I'm very curious about type null. We got Lucamine. You can use this card only if your opponent has gotten at least 1 point. Choose one of your Ultra Beasts and attach 2 random energy. Ooh. Yeah, now that Buzzwole got a little scary now. Got a little squarey now. And it says 2 random energy from your discard pile. Interesting. Okay. And then we got Alolan Diglett, and then we got Zero Aura. I really wish it was EX. Man, the EX Zero Aura from TCG Live is so raw. I need that shit in Pocket so bad. 50 damage, 2 energies, not too bad. Shiinotic. Once during your turn, you may put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. I ain't gonna hold you. Pokemon Pocket has a really bad search issue because your only really cards that you really have for like searching out Pokemon is Pokeball, Communication Research, what's that one psychic item card that lets you dig through like the bottom of your deck or some bullshit? Like, we're really like strapped for like options when it comes to digging Pokemon out outside of like a call for family from an ability. So to have an ability that just allows you once per turn just to pull a random Pokemon out of your shit, that's not too bad. I might just run like 1 copy of Shiinotic and just put it on the bench, and then if you could just each turn have trouble. Oh yeah, you cooking with this. I ain't too mad at that. That's a decent card right there. Rowlet. All right, so we got a full out Rowlet. I don't know if we're getting any full out other cards, but Ultra Beasts are here May 29th. Now I know there is an event coming soon that has Ultra Necrozma EX, Pole, and a couple of other, set mats and cases to put all of your virtual cards. But the main thing I want to talk about is Ultra Necrozma with his Shio Gaze. 2 Psychic, 2 Steel, 120 damage. Discard the top 5 cards of each player's deck. That's right. Milling is now being introduced into Pokemon Pocket. In fact, I was about to put in my next video, I was going to talk about certain types of Pokemon. I was going to talk about tank Pokemon and milling Pokemon. And I was going to mention Durant, but looks like we got Ultra Necrozma that will start tearing away the cards on top of your deck, which means at some point, we're gonna really have to start diving into having cards that help you retrieve cards into your deck, unless they really want Necrozma to be really that powerful down the line in Pocket. But Necrozma with 2 Psychics, 2 Steel, this is gonna be a very, this is basic too. Yeah, this is gonna be insane. This is gonna be insane, as I don't think Dragon Pokemon in Pocket have any weakness. Yeah, so he's just gonna be out here. You have to just eat that 150. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that might be a mess. That might be a mess. And I think I might do a video about this down the line, about like the differences between TCG and TCG Live, but I'm not sure how they're gonna go forth with this card right here. And I'm talking about Type Null. Type Null obviously is the pre-evolved form of Sylvelia. I don't know if I'm Sylvester Stallone, whatever the fuck that card is called. But this card in particular has a very weird gimmick, at least in TCG, and I doubt it will do it in Pocket because it'll be a lot. It'll just be, I don't know. It'll probably just fill it'll fill probably some pack list with some bloat, because typically the gimmick with Sylvelia is that they have these Pokemon tool cards that change its type. So if we're getting Type Null, I'm assuming we're gonna get Sylvelia down the line that Type Null will evolve from, and it'll probably come with Fighting Memory, Grass Memory, Water Memory, just to change its typing, which is pretty cool depending on the matchup. That you could have Type Null in any deck and just throw on like a memory on it to change its weaknesses or its what it hits for. I'm curious. I'm looking forward. They're laying the groundwork. So I'm very curious to see what they got in store for us. But yeah. I am very excited about this pack right here. I'm really excited about Nihilio. The jellyfish. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna be honest. Sun and Moon, I hated that generation. Even when it came to playing the game on DS, I just hated the hand-holding tutorial. and I just never finished that game. But I don't even know how to say most of these Pokemon names. But Jellyfish with that poison ability that adds +1 to the poison. Oh man, that's gonna be disastrous. I think outside of Celesteela, Buzzwole, Nihilgio, and maybe Blacephalon, I think the rest of the Ultra Beasts are kind of to be honest. I think Stack Attack is whatever. I feel like Xurkitree is whatever. Kartana, whatever. Pheromosa, I mean, it'd be a good little Hitmonlee swap through, so I ain't too mad at that. But I feel like the real standouts would be the Blacephalon, because that is a certified crash out. Big damage at the sacrifice of your life, but that's going to be hilarious. Celesteela is going to be insane. And I think Buzzwole and Nihilgio, whatever the fuck that bullshit is called. So those could be some really good ones. Haven't seen any item cards. We do got Tapu Koko, which is also pretty good. I think it's gonna be a solid card. But Type Null, I'm waiting to see what Silvally is gonna be looking like. We didn't see the whole deck list, but I'm assuming that we might get Silvally to evolve from Type Null. Maybe not in this set, or maybe down the line. We'll see, because we got Lusamine. That's gonna be a dangerous card. That's gonna be a dangerous card right there. You hit one. Actually, that might be. I can see the setup already. You throw the crash out Blacephalon into the active, you know, it starts attacking, 30 HP, that dies. You got another Blacephalon on the bench. It's like, okay, well, it needs a couple more energies to get active, so I can take care of this one and clap the other one before it gets 3 energies to attack again. But next thing you know, the Lusamine come down, and now the other Blacephalon is ready to crash out right back into bitch. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, excited. May 29th. I'm not trying to hold you guys too long. Those are the cards I'm excited for. I'm keep my eye on Type Null. I'm very curious, and please give me a Zeraora EX, because that's my boy. I know it's just reheating Lucario's food with some Duracell batteries in it, but I like Zeraora. Anyway, this is Moonskii. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I got some more Pokemon Pocket news coming towards you. There's nothing left in this video, so would you kindly get the fuck off my channel?